Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Funday Draft Show. We are live from the Toyless Titles Broadcast Network Studios, the fallback, the backup studios, my sister's house, because I've got the little runts with us again for another Funday Draft episode. Last month, we did our favorite superheroes. There was some debate. There was some hot conversation as to who was and was not a superhero. And I feel like there's a decent chance we might have that again tonight. And tonight's draft is our favorite super villains. Here's what classifies as a super villain. They have to be a villain. Yep, Frito Bandito, he's a villain. They have to be a villain that's within a superhero realm of some kind. So Marvel, DC, Xmen, that sort of thing. Or they can just be a bad guy in whatever it is they do, but they have to have a superpower. Okay. So there's going to be some debate on that, I'm sure. Real quick, you guys know I don't really do an in-depth intro for all the people that have already been on. So real quick, we've got Gavin and Peyton over here next to me, and we got the Frito next to them. Down below Frito, Jason is back after missing last month's to go party in Miami. And then we got Joe down in the middle. He is our the Brady Bunch's Alice today. George is below me, but I do want to introduce one person because it's her first time on the show, and that is Madison down at the bottom. It looks like they call her Sully. I did not know that because she's my sandwich artist at Subway. So I just looked at the name tag, said Madison. So now I'm going to try to remember to call her Sully. So is that what they like to call you, Sully?
Yeah, it's like it's the Xbox gamer tag, and I just go by that.
Gotcha. All right, Xbox gamer. All right, right on. So everybody look for her on Xbox. I don't know how that works, but all right. So we're gonna do our villains favorite villain draft. So we have 9 drafting. We're gonna go 8 rounds. Real quick, I want to go over the rules with you guys. So let me show that real quick. It's off to the right there. Okay. All right, let's see if I can see this mess. So we have all final pick approvals have to fall on me, but usually I'll take it to a vote. But if it's like a tie or something, I'll make a decision just to move the show along. The first 2 rounds are the only rounds that are safe. The rest of them could be taken or moved by the wheel of consequences. You have to spin the wheel at least twice. You cannot spin the wheel until after the 3rd round, and you cannot spin the wheel in your final round. Let's see. You must, and when I say in your final round, if you have been given a 9th round pick because of the wheel, then your final round is the 9th round. So you can technically spin it in the 8th round then. And George, from the last episode, I did rephrase it and reword it. If you are given that extra pick at the end, it's got to go into the 9th round. So it's a part of the snake after the 8. You don't get 2 8th round picks. Because that was what I intended for last time. I just worded it wrong. Let's see. Must spin the wheel twice. If the wedge, for whatever reason, when you spin, if it cannot be done because of whatever purposes, then we'll just spin it again. But yeah, I think that's it. Let me see. I'll take that out of. All right. So before we get rolling, do we have any questions on today's draft?
Nope, right. Not from me. Not from us.
So
but you know what? I'm sorry, Justin. For Joe, can you put Joe/Joaquin? We're doing this together. And I'll tell you how to spell his name.
Okay, go ahead.
JOAQUIN.
Nice.
There you go.
Excellent. All right. So Sully, as our guest, the first time on, you get the first overall pick. The rest of the draft board is designated according to how we finished through our other drafts over the time of this show. So Jason is going to have the last pick because he does really well at this game. I'm going to have the second to last pick because I'm second place, which is kind of like the first loser. And then so on, right on down the line. You can see it on the screen. So we're going to start with Madison. Before we get started, I do want to throw out there real quick, just because I got to pay the bills here. Don't forget to go to joinrival.com/title tribe. That's joinrival.com/title tribe. Now, this is a gambling website, and we got little ones here, so I'm not condoning illegal gambling in any way, shape, or form, but this is the new evolution of fantasy sports betting. Your first deposit of up to $200 will be matched by the site. Then they're also going to drop an additional $25 just for using that website right there, joinrival.com/title tribe. You're also going to be able to see the link up at the top right-hand corner of your screen when I edit this. All right, Madison, you are up. Let's get this ball rolling. Who is your 101, your favorite villain, and give us a reason why?
I'm gonna have to go with Ultron.
Ultron. Very good. I like it. What's the reasoning here?
I don't know. Probably because Tony Stark made him. Probably the only reason.
Okay, so if you can't have Tony Stark.
Yeah.
I like that because Iron Man was my first superhero, round 1 in the superhero draft. So I get you, Sully.
Very good. Outstanding. All right, Gavin, was that your 101?
No,
No? Who's your 101?
I'm gonna go with Thanos.
Thanos. I knew Thanos would go early. I only know like 8 supervillains, so already my list is getting depleted. This is not my style draft, by the way. I got 7th out of 8 last week. Brylee, you are up.
That
Ultron
was a
and
great
Thanos.
second pick.
Joe agrees.
Thank you, Joe.
Yeah. And he's not just saying that because you like the guy either.
Nice.
What do you got, Brylee?
Harley Quinn.
Harley Quinn.
Oh,
Look at her shirt. Look at her shirt. What? Let me see it. I'll read it. Her shirt is this is a quote from Harley Quinn. Do you know it? Go ahead. Read the shirt.
I know the voices in my head aren't real, but sometimes their ideas are
Absolutely.
absolutely awesome.
So she's a huge Harley Quinn fan. She said she was going to take her with her first pick, and she was hoping that Madison and Gavin didn't. So there you go. Sounds like everybody's happy so far.
She was one of my top villains, and I got news for you. She stole that line from me. That was my line. The voices in my head. Shut up.
I don't think he was talking to Joaquin there.
Nope.
Speaking of Joaquin, is your guys' 101 still out there?
Yeah. Let me just get this over here. Joaquin, are we in agreement?
Already deliberating.
You know, Joe, you all knew you were 4th. Like, you could have had this discussion when 1 through 3 were picking.
Okay, it's decided. All right, we're going with the Joker.
The Joker. Oh, all right. So that was my 101 as well, Joe.
He's my favorite. Like, it was close.
I don't think he was ever making it to you, Justin.
No, I'm aware. All right. Who's up next?
I am.
All right, Peyton.
I'm doing Dr. Doom.
Dr. Doom. Any reason why?
He's the most powerful villain.
He really. So I will back Gavin up on this because here's the thing: Dr. Doom is criminally underrated because the Fantastic Four movies suck so bad. But in the Marvel universe, Dr. Doom is all powerful.
See, I don't know if he's underrated because he was 3rd on my list, and I don't even really know the guy very well. But I looked at a whole bunch of other lists, and based on the average, he was 3rd. So I was just going to put him 3rd on my list. I think a lot of people seem to think highly of him.
Yeah, Joker was number 1 on my list, and then Dr. Doom was right behind him. So back-to-back snipes, but it's all right because my next one that I will go with is Bane.
Bane. All right. Bane is on my list. He's one of my 8.
All 8 of them are going to be gone.
So
our list is getting
the one that I really wanted, obviously I didn't get. That was the Joker. That was an easy one, right? But there was another one that I really wanted, and it's because I'm a huge Xmen fan. So I'm taking Magneto. I've got to take him.
George, it was between Joker and Magneto for us. That was
Magneto is a fantastic pick. Now, I do have to say my 101 is still on the board, so Justin has the ability to really screw me.
So, man, Magneto was my 102. And I really, I didn't think Magneto would even get close to me. And the fact that he was the pick right before me was just enough to tease me. Man, I tell you what, I'm going to go with what I think would probably be a popular pick. How do we feel about Deadpool as a villain?
He's a villain.
He qualifies in the comic book series. He definitely
Yeah.
qualifies.
Deadpool's a villain.
All right, I'm gonna go with Deadpool just because I don't know a lot of them, so I'm just gonna pick my favorites, and I love the movies, so Deadpool. All right, Jason, it sounds to me, because you immediately said, "Oh, he's definitely a villain," without arguing at all. So it sounds to me like that was not the 101 that you were going after.
It was not actually. So in the comic books, Deadpool is an assassin. So he's an anti-Xmen. So in the comic books, he is for sure a villain. So you didn't take my 101, which makes me super excited to pick 9th and get him. I am taking Darth Vader.
Okay, hold up.
No.
I took Darth Vader off of my list because I Googled
He's on my list.
I Googled it, though, because Joe, we did a show earlier this week or a meeting or something. You and I were talking, and you said that his power is not a superpower. So I Googled it, and you're absolutely correct. Those powers are not superpowers. They're not.
However,
he's a villain, and Star Wars has a comic book.
However, in the spirit of the previous of the superhero video, we used Star Wars characters. I made the argument then, and it was voted that it's a superpower.
And I agree with that then, because I didn't nobody had the argument that it wasn't actually. So I thought it was a superpower then.
Well, Harry Potter characters, that's magic. Those aren't superpowers either.
Well, with Harry Potter though, it's more than magic. It's not just magic. The two main characters do have superpowers too. But anyway, that's why I took Darth Vader off my list. But it sounds like I'm getting some pushback here. So let's vote on it. Who thinks that Darth Vader should be on this list? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, that's definitely more than. Yep. Okay. So Darth Vader counts, which means we are counting all bad guys in Star Wars that have the Force, evidently. So
yeah. So
Jason gets your 101.
I do get my 101. Here's the tough part. There are so many great ones on the list. I'm trying to decide which ones you guys won't choose, so somebody comes back to me. There's one that's I got to play the game because the movies are popular now, and the movies that are popular are the Avengers. My favorite villain from all there's two of them, but both of my favorite from those movies are still available. But the one I think that's going to go first is Loki. And I'm going to go ahead and take Loki.
I almost took Loki where I took Deadpool. Would you have taken Deadpool if I would have taken Loki there?
I would not have.
Okay. You would have taken the other Avenger one you're thinking of?
Yes, I would have.
Gotcha. Well, I did not play that game correctly.
Just for viewers at home, it is, and people who are playing now who haven't played before, just to stress, it's important now to really get those ones that you really want to make sure that are worth keeping, because the first two picks are protected. When we do the spinning the wheel later, all the other picks after round 2 are unprotected. Anything weird can happen with those picks.
Yep. Very good. Okay.
All right, Justin, be nice to me.
Rod, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I'm overlooking something here, because I kind of feel like this guy should have already been taken. But again, I don't know these villains very well. But I'm going to go with Lex Luthor.
Absolutely.
Lex Luthor is a pretty powerful villain, so I'm going to go with him.
So I was 100% hoping to get Lex Luthor come back. That was the one guy I didn't want you to take. So that was a great pick.
Good.
I am gonna go with one of if not the most powerful entity in all of DC, and that is going to be Darkseid.
The Dark Seed.
Yep.
Yeah,
Dark Side.
it's Joaquin's not happy about that, George. It's, Justin, it's Dark, DARK, SEID.
Right. Did we get it right?
Yes.
Oh, you put it in there. I'm sorry. Okay.
Yeah.
I was looking at the wrong spot.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. So just so everybody's put to ease, Peyton's actually the one working the board part, so they should be spelled better than if I were doing it.
Thank you, Peyton.
All right, Rich, you're up, homie.
Yeah, so my next pick, as much as I love Bane and everything, I think Bane is an awesome pick. He just killed Batman and everything and all that. But here, I'm more of kind of like, I think outside the box. Now, although with superheroes, I was kind of going with a theme and everything. But man, I love villains and this one right here. I think people know him, but not as gonna know him as much as he's gonna get in the future. I think they're gonna kind of release some shows on him and everything and about him. But man, I love Kingpin.
That's a great pick.
It's a
He
very
was high
great
on
pick.
a lot of lists I looked at.
If you want to watch more on Kingpin, Netflix did a Daredevil series.
Yes,
It's
and
phenomenal.
and they're
absolutely phenomenal.
they're bringing both Daredevil and Kingpin back from that series into the new Marvel universe, and incredible.
Super excited about that.
that's why I love him so much.
All right, Peyton, you're up to bat.
I'm gonna take the Riddler.
The Riddler. Nice pick. That's the background for those of you that did not know. The Riddler question marks. So
So question for everybody, because of the Riddler, while we go to the next one, why Joe and them are contemplating. Did you guys like the Riddler in the recent Batman movie?
The one played by Jim Carrey?
No.
No, the recent one.
I was going to say no. Absolutely not.
I love the new one that they made.
Yes.
Peyton said that's why he picked
It
it.
was a great movie.
Yeah, I thought it was portrayed pretty well in that one, but honestly, I like the Jim Carrey one because Jim Carrey was the hot ticket back when I was younger. So I enjoyed everything Jim Carrey. After Dumb and Dumber, I was hooked because I could relate. All right, Joe and Joaquin are up. They are still deliberating. You can see the smoke flying out of the ears. All right. Any surprises so far?
I
Okay,
think.
decision made.
Oh, the pick is in.
Who's gonna drum roll, please? Green Goblin.
What?
Green Goblin.
The Green Goblin. Good pick.
To answer the question of any surprises so far, I honestly think your first round pick of Deadpool is kind of a surprise.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, that doesn't make me feel good. But I did hear a groan. I did hear a groan over here from Gavin when the Green Goblin was taken. So I feel like he may have just gotten sniped. That was going to be his next pick. Yep.
Is this a different person?
Is this a what?
Is that a different person?
Then who? You mean those two? Yes. No, that's different.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
All right, Brylee, you're up.
Oh, it's my turn.
Yep.
Dark Phoenix.
The Dark Phoenix. I think
Nice pick.
Brylee's got a theme going here. She's taking some females off the list.
Yeah,
Girl power.
best.
Yep, she said that's because females are the best. So we cannot disagree.
100% agree.
And
Yeah.
I might start using the male so.
She said she might start using the males. There's a lot more males. Yeah. All right, Gavin, you are up. You have Thanos. Who are you going to match him with for your last one you can save securely?
Venom.
Venom. Venom is off the board. I kind of figured that this younger generation might take him soon. It's a solid pick. All right. Now, Madison, this is a snake draft, so that means you get to take two picks here. You still cannot use the wheel until after the third round.
So first one, gonna have to go with the Winter Soldier.
Winter Soldiers, Bucky. Nice.
This is my favorite.
I like it.
And then Taskmaster.
Taskmaster. Very good. Very good. Now, where's Taskmaster from?
Marvel.
He's a Marvel?
Mm-hmm.
Nice. All right. So we've got the Winter Soldier and the Taskmaster. And so, Gavin, you're up. Now, remember, the third round pick isn't necessarily safe, but you got to hope it is because you're picking it.
I'm gonna take Galactus.
Galactus.
Nice pick.
That was high on a lot of lists when I looked, too. Do you know who Galactus is?
Yes, a little bit.
A little bit.
Galactus.
Let's see. All right. Galactus is off the board. Brylee, you are up, girl.
Cheetah.
Cheetah. Nice. Yep, another female. She's got her theme going. Cheetah.
Boo.
Hashtag not a sponsor. All right. Joe and Joaquin. I don't know who has
We're
been
spinning the wheel. How many spins? We got to do 2 spins?
You can't
Well,
you can't
you can't-
spin till next round.
Yeah, after the
I
third
thought it
round.
was third round.
It's after the third round.
All right.
But I love the ambition. I don't know who the main brain has been here, but you should keep rolling with it because there's been some good picks so far. That's a solid team there. So we've got Ultron, Winter Soldier, and Taskmaster. Then we got Thanos, Venom, and Galactus, Harley Quinn, Dark Phoenix, and Cheetah, Joker and Green Goblin, Doctor Doom and Riddler, Bane and Kingpin, Magneto and Darkseid, Deadpool and Lex Luthor, Darth Vader and Loki. Yeah, I feel like I'm probably going to do pretty bad in this one too.
No, you got Lex Luthor is
Okay.
highly
Also.
underrated.
Voldemort from the Harry Potter universe.
That one is on my list because it's not just magic.
Okay.
Put Harry
Who was it?
Voldemort.
Oh,
Okay.
He's like, okay, good. Yep.
Who was it? Harry Potter.
So
Hey, man, thinking outside the box bit me in the ass last month.
listen, Joe's strategy, I can tell you Joe's strategy right now for the rest of these rounds. He's going to pick the guys that nobody wants with the hopes that the wheel just moves them around for him.
Nah. Voldemort is a popular character, guys.
Yeah, it's good. It's a good pick. It didn't get me any votes going Harry Potter. Oh, well, I didn't end up with Harry Potter. George did, right?
Yep.
All right, Peyton, you're up to bat.
All right, I'll take Ra's al Ghul.
Ah, did you do that just because you saw my list?
No, it's because I saw this list online.
And his name's Drip.
I saw this list on mine. I love it.
Man, that was my next pick.
His name is just unmatched.
All right.
Ra's al
So
Ghul.
the board is falling beautiful for me. Everybody I want has always been there every time it's come around to me. So I really appreciate you all helping me out here. My next pick, man, I think this guy needs to be more in the Marvel or DC, whatever. I think he's gonna be more in Marvel. But man, I love Juggernaut.
Juggernaut.
I was thinking, Rich, when we were talking about drafting superheroes for football teams.
Yeah,
And Juggernaut is your running back. It goes so well.
yeah.
Yep.
That's what I thought. That's what it said online, so I did.
Yep. All right. Juggernaut. That juggernaut of a team has moved on. Now we go on to George. You're up.
Oh, I'm up. I'm not even looking at the board right now. I'm looking at things to pick here because I didn't know who I wanted because a couple of the ones I wanted got taken. But I think I'm going to go with the guy that is kind of underrated within the Marvel universe. He had a small appearance in Captain America and then a little bit in the two big movies there, but I'm gonna go with the Red Skull.
Oh, that was my next pick. Man, that's 2 in a row. You got or 3, 2 of the last 3.
Is that your 8?
3 of the last 4 because Voldemort was also up there.
Is that your 8 people?
Man. Yeah, my 8 people are gone. The ones I actually know are all gone. I still have a list because, I made a list, but I don't really know any of the rest of them.
Your first 14 all gone.
All right, oh, shoot. And I'm up. So now I have to play Any, Mini, Miny, Mo here. You know what? I'm just going to go. I did not realize that this guy was a bad guy, and I haven't even seen the movie yet.
I know who you're taking.
A new, fresh movie, popular actor. I'm going to go with Black Adam.
Yep.
Man, this is so tough because at this point, I had a list of chalk names, right? And then I had a list of these guys aren't superheroes or villains, but I like them anyway. And I've got 2 names on here that I thought would be gone pretty early on. They're both villains, but then one of my favorite Avengers villains is still around. So this is really tough. I am going to take. So I hid my shirt on purpose. I don't know if you guys can see this.
It looks like an ice cream cone.
It's
Shredder.
like Darth Vader.
Shredder.
Oh, is that the Predator?
No,
Nope.
Shredder.
That is Shredder from Teenage Mutant Ninja
no.
Turtles.
Yeah.
No. I was playing the game and it bit me in the ass. No.
That
Nice
is
pick, Jason. Nice pick.
that is twice I've done that to Justin, and I'm feeling the love. Now, I've mentioned this that I've got an Avengers villain still on the board. I feel like I have to take him, even though I've got somebody ranked a lot higher on my list. I am taking Killmonger, the villain from the original Black Panther, because by the end of that, you felt for the guy. He was still evil, but you felt for him. I love the character, so I'm taking Killmonger.
I hate you, Jason. So, all right. So here was the part of the game that I was playing. All right. And I read to most of the people that were in the green room at the time when we were trying to wrap up the Wheel of Consequences that one of the things on there, just like usual, well, actually 2 of the things, is that the picks in the 3rd round get shifted. So my thinking was, I know I'm going to want Shredder. I know I'm going to take Shredder, but I'm going to take him in the 4th because I feel like it might be more secure that way. So I passed on him in the 3rd to take him in the 4th, and it bit me. Because I guarantee you weren't thinking Black Adam, were you?
I was not, but if it does shift, I guess I still get him in the 4th.
No, it shifts. The whole 3rd round shifts. So somebody's going to, if it shifts one way or the other, it stays in the 3rd round.
Oh,
Yeah,
see,
so Shredder would go to either Madison or Justin, depending on which way it shifts.
Well, it shifts by one way and by 2 the other way. So I don't know which is which, but yeah. So it'll either go to me, Gavin, Madison, or George, depending on the number and where. But anyway, now I'm going to spin the wheel because I'm not confident in my team. So why not? So again, with the wheel, we shuffle 3 times, and I suffer the fate of the wheel. 1, 2, 3, and here we go.
I hate the wheel.
Up Joe and Joaquin. Joe and Joaquin loses their next pick, but they get a 9th round pick to make up for it. I will remove that. All right. So that's kind of upsetting this early on, though.
Oh, well.
You gotta love how well Joe takes it.
Oh, why do you think he's muted right now? He's cussing up a storm. Don't let him fool you.
No, he's just trying to
So far,
make sure
based on these picks so far, we're not too worried.
Yeah, well, you got a good solid team so far. Oh crap! I still have to make a pick. All right.
Tom Brady's still available.
Shut it. At least one person thought that was funny. I'm tempted to take a pick that I know Brylee's looking at right now,
Don't.
but she did ask me a question in confidence, so I'll let it go.
I won't. These kids need to learn.
I know who she's gonna pick.
All right, I'm gonna go with General Zod.
God damn it, Justin! That's twice.
Hey, all right.
God
Hey.
damn it!
Jason keeps doing it to me, so I'm glad I can return the favor.
Spin the wheel.
Hey,
All
George.
right.
Hey,
Here we-
George.
Yeah,
Neil before Zod.
yeah, exactly.
I don't know who Neil is, but we're gonna spin the wheel. 1, 2, 3, and here we go, Georgie.
All right, because I'm
Please
not
be
even
Gavin,
looking
please
at
be
it right
Gavin.
now. So
It is not Gavin.
Yes, sir.
Rich loses his next pick, but gets a 9th round pick at the end.
Congratulations, Rich.
Joe knows.
Oh, shoot. All right. So, George, you still got to make your pick.
that's fine. I've got a good one. If I can't have General Zod, right? And we all know General Zod gets defeated by Superman. But you know who doesn't get defeated by Superman? The guy that kills Superman. So if Justin's going to take General Zod for me, I'm going to go with Doomsday. Because why wouldn't you want the guy to kill Superman on your team?
I didn't realize Superman ever died.
Oh, it was
Yep.
huge in the 90s. I still have a.
Gigantic.
I
They
still
all
have a,
die and come back,
Yeah.
Justin.
Well, so
Yeah.
no, so the story behind this, and there was a documentary series on it, is Superman's sales slumped because Superman's so powerful. What can you do to stop him, right?
Right.
And so in every meeting, they'd say, okay, what are we going to do with Superman? And somebody would joke, well, let's kill Superman. And they'd have a meeting about stories and then go on for months and months. And every end of every meeting, they say, well, let's kill Superman. And eventually they're like, well, why don't we kill Superman? So they had to come up with a villain they've never used before. And it was this big phenomenon. And like, I still have a sealed black bag version of
Yep.
the death of Superman in my closet. Now it's not worth anything because they sold 8 bajillion of them, and everybody thought, well, I'm going to keep one and it's going to be worth something.
It's
But
going to be worth millions one day.
but yeah, so they just like at the end of every DC meeting, they'd be like, let's kill Superman.
Interesting. All right. Well, now we've had a history lesson in comic books. Peyton, what do you got?
I'm gonna spin the wheel.
All right. Spinning the wheel.
Hey, Rich, what did you want to do this round?
I'm marinating.
I shouldn't talk shit because I know that's going to come back to bite me in the ass.
Oh, Peyton just hit himself. Peyton loses. It's your next pick, which will be this one. So
Welcome to the team, Peyton.
9th round is going to be ninth round is going to be
Ninth round's gonna
so
be
great.
lit.
leave it there. We know you spun the wheel.
Look at all this talent getting pushed down to the bottom.
Oh,
Hey, these are being removed as we do it, correct?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Being removed. All right. Well, then where are we at with the board then? Brylee is up. And I know the ones that she was talking about. They're still up here.
Let's just jump to the 9th round.
Poison ivy.
Poison Ivy. She said Poison Ivy. She's definitely got the theme going here.
That is a great pick, especially in the 4th round. Good job, Riley.
Yep. All right, Gavatron, what do you got?
I'm gonna spin the wheel.
Spinning the wheel. Everybody, nobody's afraid of
Have
the
you
wheel.
not learned your lesson?
Are you not entertained?
Oh, Gavin, you must force a trade with Rich, but he chooses the trade. So Rich gets to choose the trade. which actually, shoot,
I
it's
don't
not
think-
Rich. You don't. I don't think Rich is gonna like this.
I gotta see the board.
Yeah,
Well,
it's-
you can take a third round guy.
yeah, it has to be Juggernaut for one of his, which is it's just Galactics. Yes, we don't have a choice.
Are you serious?
Yeah, that's the forced trade.
I love me some Juggernaut.
Well,
He's a phenomenal character. There's I just always remember in Xmen him running through the walls,
Walls.
bam, bam.
Well, it's not even that one. I like that one, but I like him in the Deadpool 2 one.
Yep.
That's the one I like more.
all right. Well, the wheel has spoken, and the wheel is a little loud already early. So Gavin is up.
I think I'm gonna take Catwoman.
Oh, he just took his sister's next pick, Catwoman.
I have better options.
Oh, she said she's got better options. Never mind. She's not phased at all. She's going to come out swinging with this next pick, or at him. I don't know. Madison, you are up. What do we got?
I'm gonna go with Helena, the goddess of death.
Helena.
Nice
Did that one
pick.
snipe you? Helena, did that one snipe you?
I don't know where she's at.
Okay.
I guess not.
All right, Helena. Now, don't forget, you do have to spin the wheel twice. So it's up to you. You can do it now. You can do it later.
Yeah, I'll spin the wheel.
All right,
I don't
here we
think
go.
I put on.
Got to get it done.
I don't think I put on.
Spin that wheel of doom.
Here we go.
I'm shaking.
Let's see what the wheel has in store for Sully. Oh, yeah. Yeah, good spin. Dustin gets 2 picks with his next pick and loses his last round pick. Nice. Nice. All right. Now, for those of you that have ever used the wheel randomizer, there's really no way to cheat that. I promise.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
All right. So then you'll just add the second one down at the bottom into that 8th round. All right. All right. So you're up again, Sully, with your 5th round pick.
I'll go with Craven the Hunter.
Craven the Hunter.
Dude, that's who I was gonna pick if I didn't lose my damn. Oh, pause my French. Dang,
This is why we love the wheel.
That's a great Spider-Man villain.
I love it.
Yeah.
This new movie looks pretty good.
Yes, it does.
All right, Gavin.
I'm gonna take Deadshot.
Deadshot. Nice pick. Nice pick. I like it.
Dead shot off the board.
What's the dude from the Suicide Squad movie, right?
Yep.
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 Oh, the Will Smith guy. Yeah, I like him a lot.
Yeah, Will Smith has made it a better character than it was, I think. But he also, I mean,
He's still.
didn't really make a very good supervillain. All right, Brylee, what do you got now, hon?
Doomsday.
Doomsday was already taken.
Oh, it was?
Yeah,
Okay.
but that would have been a way better pick than Catwoman. So you were right about that. But
How about Whiplash?
how about Whiplash? She says. I have no idea who Whiplash is.
Neither do
So
I.
hopefully that's a supervillain.
It says Whiplash Scarlet Tea.
Whiplash what?
Scarlet
Scarletine?
and Scarlet Tea.
Scarlet T?
That's what it sounds like.
All right. Well, it's Whiplash. That's what we're rolling with. All right. Oh, and don't forget, hon, you do have to spin the wheel twice. So that means, and you can't do the last round. So your next 2 picks, you have to spin the wheel. Okay. All right. Joe and Joaquin, what do we got?
Should we spin or just pick right now? Because we can't pick, we can't spin in the last round, so we don't have to spin this round. But what for the next 2 rounds? By round 8, so we'd have 6, 7, and 8. So always if you can't pick.
Well, now since you have a 9th round pick, Joe, since you have a 9th round pick, you can still spin in the 8th.
Yep. So we can spin at 6.
Yeah, that's
7,
not how we did it last time because I worded it incorrectly.
because
but
we have a pick of the
that's
night.
how it's supposed to be.
All right. We're taking Vecna from Stranger Things.
Oh, nice. Vecna.
I
didn't
know.
even think of that.
We know.
How do you spell
Vecna. Man,
Yep.
I didn't even think of that, Joe. Man,
That's because we're geniuses.
you're no longer allowed to have. If Joaquin has to have his own team next time. Jeez.
He says Joaquin needs to have his own team next time.
Yeah, that's an awesome pick, dude. I really like your team, and I don't like that I like it. Peyton, you're up.
Spinning the wheel.
He's spinning the wheel again. So
we
this,
came prepared, Justin.
yes, you did. This is his second spin, so his obligations are done after this if he wants it to be. But you can spin more.
I'm spinning more.
He said he's spinning more. And Joe gets 2 picks
Oh, whoa.
with his next pick and loses the last pick. Okay, so I guess
So I lose the 9th.
yes,
And then we lose the 9th round pick, but next time we pick, we get 2 picks.
yes.
Joaquin likes that more. Me too.
Which means now you're back to not being able to spin the wheel in the 8th round because it's your last pick.
Yep.
So you can just take the okay.
Well, I was just gonna put it back.
Yeah, that's fine.
For my pick, I'll take.
We'll make our first pick of the next round, then we'll spin the wheel.
Gotcha.
We get 2 picks the next round. Let's make sure we get 1 pick in, and then we'll spin the wheel.
Hey, Joe, you're not muted.
Hey,
I
don't
know.
tell him that. We're listening to the inside.
It doesn't matter. You guys don't know our picks.
We were just in the huddle there, man.
I was waiting for it.
We absolutely would have known the picks if Big Mouth Jason would have kept his mouth closed. You know what, Jason? You get removed for that. You're no longer on the team.
Or maybe we're talking out loud on purpose.
So I don't know how many of you ever played football in high school, but that reminded me of the times where the offense had no idea that the ball had been moved and their huddle was right next to the ball, and we're on defense and we're like right there by the ball, just waiting to hear what they're calling.
Maybe
That's what that reminded me of.
maybe it's a fake spike.
That's true. Maybe he was throwing up some fake plans here. All right, Peyton, what's your pick?
Doc Ock.
Doc Ock.
Oh, that was another one we almost took. He took Doc Ock.
It's going classic
Classic
Spider-Man. All right, Rich.
We need to spin the wheel because I need to figure out a way to get Juggernaut back.
You got it. Oh, I almost hit end recording. Jeez. Whew. Here we go.
That's what we forgot to put on there is the thing where it says get Juggernaut back.
Now Jason gets 2 picks with his next pick and loses the last round pick.
Of course, that means I got to spin the wheel soon.
Probably by the math. That makes sense.
So this team would have been beautiful if I still would have had Juggernaut. I'm not going to let this go. But since my next guy is on the list, because Craven would have been the next guy, and then this guy would have failed to me. Deathstroke. I think this is one of the most underrated villains that really hasn't gotten a lot of opportunity to shine in any movies.
Deathstroke.
Snake Eyes, I think.
Joaquin liked that one, Rich.
I was gonna pick.
He was on our list.
I bet a lot of mine were on your list.
Deathstroke is dead to me now.
Gavin said he was going to take him next too. All right, George, what you got?
I'm gonna get that wheel spin out of the way. This way I can be done with the wheel, at least as far as my spinning goes.
All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Looks like you're forcing a trade, George.
Oh, this
You
could
must
be
force a
fun.
trade with me, but I get to trade. Yeah. All
This is
right.
gonna be great. So Justin, how many times did you snipe me?
Oh, that's true. You love my team right now.
Well, somebody's getting ready to come to my team, which is gonna make me like my team even just a little bit more.
All right. So, based off of the reactions, I'm definitely going to keep General Zod. So that means I have to give you Black Adam.
Nope. Nope. I am taking General Zod.
No,
You don't get
no.
Justin
No,
gets
I get to make
Justin
the pick.
gets to.
Justin gets to make.
I
Nope.
thought I get to pick.
No, it said George must make a forced trade with
Hey,
Justin.
Jason, are you launching right now?
Yeah, we might be. That's okay.
You are, because my house is rattling.
Dude, if you want to go watch it real quick.
No, I want to watch in 10 minutes. Both boosters are going to land. I'm going to go watch that.
Okay.
Yeah, the boosters landing is really cool.
All right. So so I'm going to take, man, I really wanted Red Skull, but after hearing such awesome, amazing, crazy good things about Doomsday, I think I'm going to take Doomsday and you can have Black Adam.
See, I was going to do the other way around. I wasn't even going to do you dirty. I was going to take General Zod and give you Red Skull because I know you wanted him. I was going to be nice to you.
No, that's not what this game is all about.
I know. I'm not even a Black Adam fan, so that actually hurt me. That's all right.
All right, George, you still got to make the pick.
Yep. Nope. This next pick is going to be easy. It's he's one of the main Batman villains, highly underrated. I'm going with Two-Face.
Yep, nice. Two-Face. That was up on my board here pretty soon.
I don't like him.
Jason, you'll appreciate this one. I just got a text message from Jessica, and it's 3 little stock charts going up.
Little insider trading.
No. Every time we launch a rocket.
Oh, okay.
Stock goes up.
Gotcha. I see. Gotcha.
We're not launching rockets. We're launching stocks. They just keep going up.
All right. I'm going to spin the wheel again. Okay, I must choose any opponent, and they must choose a villain to save outside of the first 2 rounds. So I pick an opponent, that person gets to save another player. So not only do they save their top 2, they get to save another one as well. So let me look at the board here. Who do I want to choose?
You could do me a solid after screwing me. You know that, right?
I could, but not only would that not be in the spirit of the game, but that also wouldn't be in the spirit of our friendship. I mean, you are the guy that took a picture of me instead of helping me up when I stubbed my toe.
I made sure you were fine first, and then I proceeded to make sure I had
You did not.
evidence.
You did not.
Yep.
You came into the room with the phone in your hand.
You were breathing. That's all I cared about.
Justin, you need to pick Gavin. That way he can save Juggernaut, so I can't try to steal him.
Well, I can't pick Gavin or Brylee because I don't want them to think that one of them was a favorite over the other.
Well, I'll pick for you. Pick Gavin.
Oh man, Joe's team is just stacked. I'm not gonna. Joe and Joaquin are killing it. I'm not choosing them either. I don't want to choose Jason because I don't want Shredder to be safe.
I mean, then it's got to be Madison, right?
Yeah, it's Madison or Rich, but Rich is really confident in his team, so I kind of want to see him lose someone.
I'm not confident in my team. You can pick me.
I love my team. I love it.
I'm going with Sully. So Sully, you get to choose any one of those 3 to save.
Craven.
You're gonna save Craven. All right, we're gonna leave it orange, just so we know that you have spun the wheel there. We don't want to, or actually, you know what? Make that one yellow, and then we'll just make the one above it orange. So
that was a great save.
We just make them orange so that we know how many times you spun the wheel, just to keep track of it. So we'll just make the one above it orange, so we know you still spun it once. So, all right, and I must make my pick. All right, next on the list of what everybody else on the internet says, Brainiac. No idea who that is or if it's a good pick, but I'm going with Brainiac. It sounds like it was not a good pick.
Can someone please tell me who this is?
Big brain.
What's that?
Does anybody know who that is? Because I have no idea.
Zero clue.
No.
So
But he's
it's
all over
a
the list.
it's a Superman villain.
It's an alien. It's a
Very
green
high
alien.
IQ.
Yep. Justin, you're up again.
Oh, I am?
You had 2 picks. You and I both have 2 picks this round.
Oh, okay. That's right. So Peyton forgot to mark that.
How am I supposed to mark it?
I don't know.
Exactly.
I'm just blaming you. All right. I still need to spin the wheel again because I need Shredder to move.
I'm keeping track for you so you don't steal Shredder. I'm trying to help you.
I'm gonna go with Shredder. I'm gonna shuffle it 3 times and go with the wheel and try to get Shredder here. Come on, let's shift this third. There's 2 wedges that shift it, and only one of them shifts 1 spot, and I'm hoping I get it. Uh-oh. All picks in the 3rd round get shifted to the right by 1 spot. No. All 3rd round picks get shifted to the right 1 spot.
So now I gotta hope it shifts again.
Well, the only other shift is 2 to the left. So that means it would go to me. Oh. So it's a start. It's a start.
So who do I get in the 3rd round? Let's
I'll
go
go
back
to
to
the right
that. I
one
can't
spot.
believe I
Peyton,
lost.
Oh no.
So Shredder goes over to Sully, and then
Oh, we just landed.
Taskmaster goes to Gavin. Brylee gets Juggernaut.
Who
Uh,
even is that?
Cheetah goes to Joe and Joaquin. Voldemort goes to Peyton. Ra's al Ghul goes to Rich. Galacticus goes to George. I get Red Skull. Nice. All right. It worked out. And then Doomsday for Jason.
Jason, they just landed.
I know, I saw.
I heard.
Okay. And you still get to make a pick.
Shoot. Can I spin again? No, I'm just joking. All right. All right. Well, the next one on the list that hasn't been taken is Apocalypse. So we'll go with Apocalypse. And again, that sounds like a boring pick.
No, it's a very good. That's actually a very
that's
good
actually
pick.
that's a pick I wanted coming back. I was going between Apocalypse and Two-Face, to be honest. But I had Two-Face ranked a little higher than Apocalypse.
So I'm in an interesting position. I have 3 picks here.
Yes, you have 2 this round, and then the 6th round pick after that.
So before I spin the wheel, I'm going to just go ahead and take the Terminator.
Good pick.
Yeah. If he can go back in time, it's definitely a superpower.
Well, it is a machine, so.
Yeah.
I mean, like, right, if Ultron can be picked, I think Terminator qualifies.
Well, I mean, Ultron was a part of a superhero realm, though, where Terminator wasn't.
And then I'm going to spin the wheel.
All right. I mean, I'm willing to allow Terminator. Is there anybody opposed to it?
No.
Nope.
All right, cool. All right, so now we are spinning the wheel. 1, 2, 3. Oh, come on. All picks in the 3rd round get shipped to the left by 2 spots. Give me Shredder.
I should have taken Shredder in the 4th.
Oh, yeah. Lesson
Or
learned.
I should have read the wheel. Can't believe I lost Shredder, and now I'm losing
You were in
Doomsday.
the green room when I read them.
Wait, what are we on? Because it looks like it's on You Must Force.
No, it went over to the.
I already removed it.
Yeah, it landed on move 2 to the
Oh,
left.
gotcha.
So I get Doomsday back, which I'm actually very happy about.
And I get Taskmaster. Wonderful.
So Juggernaut goes to Sully.
Cheetah's
Gavin. Voldemort's Brylee. Ra's al Ghul is Joe and Joaquin. Galacticus is Peyton. Red Skull goes to Rich. Doomsday George. I get my Shredder. And Taskmaster to Jason. All right.
I was very upset about losing Doomsday, so I'm glad that worked out the way it did, to where Justin got Shredder and I got Doomsday back.
So
I'm suddenly happy with my team again.
So now I play the game because I have multiple guys that nobody else will want. But you know what? This guy is as powerful as Superman.
This one's going down there.
But is pure evil in a way that you haven't seen on TV in a while. I'm taking Homelander from The Boys.
Oh,
That's a good pick.
Good
Joaquin,
pick.
I'm sorry.
Good pick.
Joaquin wanted him. I said no one else is going to take him. Yeah.
I forgot all about
Yes,
that show because it was so.
Homelander. Joaquin's going upstairs.
Joaquin's done.
He was waiting. I said, wait. You wanted to take Homelander earlier. I said, wait. I said, none of these old fogies know Homelander.
Yep. So
How is? Wait a second. Hold on. We're not overlooking the fact that of all people, it's Joe who says we're old fogies, right? We're just going to overlook this.
I'm younger at heart.
that's fair.
All right. So I'm happy with that pick, especially hearing Joaquin get so upset. And look, I've got so many on here, and after this, I'm going to read them all, and you guys are going to go, okay, that one, that one, that one. But this is somebody, it's outside of the realm of comic books, but it's from one of the best series in television ever. I'm taking the Night King from Game of Thrones.
Yep.
Yep.
That's good.
Never.
The Night King from Game of Thrones.
I never got into Game of Thrones. I couldn't.
Or did I wait?
That's a good one.
I hate to say this, but was I supposed to? Oh, I get to spin the wheel and make another pick, or
No, you just
Or was
made your third pick here.
do I then? I can spin the wheel on the 7th by the rules, right? I just want to make sure we're doing it right. Or should I have spun the wheel before I said the Night King?
The 7th is your last pick, so you should have done it before you did the Night King. 'Cause you
Okay,
have
so
to do it twice. So take the Night King off for now. And,
sorry, I wanted to be fair
yeah.
to the board.
Yep, that's true. Yep, very good. Good call.
I'm going to
We'll
love it
spin
if Jason loses this pick.
Jason, it was a good thing you took Homelander in that pick because Homelander wasn't making it past the next round.
So I'll promise you guys this much. Since I don't know any of these guys at this point anyway, if Jason loses this pick, I will take the Night whatever he said.
Night King is like one of the main
Night King's
villains in Game of Thrones. It's phenomenal.
Yeah,
Yeah, I never
popular,
got into
very
Game of
popular
Thrones.
series.
But I didn't get a chance to comment about Homelander. Like I hated that show, but as far as villains go, like that's a really good pick. That outside the box thinking is going to win this draft for them.
I wasn't even aware. I haven't seen the series, at least not yet. But Joaquin was all about that.
Yeah. All right.
It
shuffle
might be.
35.
How old is Joaquin?
He's just turned 15.
He maybe should not be watching The Boys.
I would agree with that.
He's been watching.
Yeah.
He's been watching stuff since an early age.
All right.
Just like
Madison
his dad.
gets 2 picks with her next pick and loses her last round pick. Now, can that be done by the board at this point?
Well, I mean,
Okay.
it just
Joaquin
yeah.
said you're
Okay.
right. He
You
shouldn't be, but he is.
Yeah, it can happen. Madison,
All right,
with your next pick, you're going to get 2, which technically means you're going to get 3 in a row.
so. The Night King goes back on the board, please,
Yep.
guys. I gotta tell you, Team Master wouldn't have been my pick there. Obviously, Shredder would have made me much happier. But I'm really loving my team.
Joaquin says he recommends The Boys for anyone under the age of 10.
I think your best pick was Homelander, to be honest.
Okay, guys, I want to ask a question. Is there a difference between Zoom and Professor Zoom?
Yes, there absolutely is.
Yeah, they're
No, I
2
don't-
different people, right?
No, one says Professor and the other one is Zoom. So
They're the same. They're the same bad guy. They're the same bad guy from The Flash. You're fine.
They are
He's
the
got the-
same.
Yeah.
So if I say one, I have them both. It's okay.
Nobody's gonna take the other one, Justin. I promise.
Well, I
You're
just
good.
didn't know which one was better.
Just say it's fine. Just put Zoom.
All right, we're gonna go with Zoom then. And now George takes Professor Zoom because you both lied to me.
yep, I want Professor Zoom. If I'm gonna get a Zoom, I want the Professor. No, I'm just kidding. So
Oh man, I forgot. Well, no, never mind. I don't want to spin the wheel anyway. We're good. I'm happy with my team now. I got Shredder.
So,
All right, go ahead.
Much like Jason, I think I'm going to go off script and not deal with like comic book heroes. I think I want to go with Jason Voorhees from Friday the 13th.
I don't superpowers there.
I mean, he dies so many times and comes back to life. I don't know if that's not a superpower.
Yeah, like you can't kill him.
I don't know. I'll leave it up to vote. I would vote yes.
I'll vote yes too.
But that's only three
you can't
yeses.
kill him. He doesn't drown. Well, Joe's on mute, so we don't know what he's saying.
Actually, it says right here that he does have the ability of accelerated healing. That's his superpower. And then
I'll allow anything. In my opinion, in the first superhero video, when Justin burst through the superhero comics universe and invited all these other types of characters from different universe, and anything goes. My opinion.
Did anybody sense a little bit of saltiness in that?
A little?
Not at all. That's what this game's all about.
I'm just spewing facts.
All right, so Jason is on the board. I guess so.
All right, let's do it. I got to spin that wheel to get Juggernaut.
Jason Voorhees. All right, spinning the wheel to get the Juggernaut.
Please be nice to me.
Oh, you get to force a trade, or somebody does. You force a trade with Rich. Oh, you already are Rich. If this can't happen and there's still more spins to go, I leave it on.
Rich, trade yourself Juggernaut.
Then again.
I want to see Rich trade with Rich, though.
Oh, he might have got it again. You must force a trade with George, but you choose the trade. So Rich, you get to choose the trade here.
I think we're reading that wrong. It says you must force a trade with Madison, but you choose the trade.
Nope, definitely.
Oh no, I'm sorry. It says Sully.
Nope, it definitely says George.
Okay.
But at least you get to force the trade here.
Now, how come he gets to force trade when the last one that was traded with me, you got to force the trade?
Because both are on there, George. So there's one that says you must force a trade with George, but you choose the trade. And there's another one that says you must force a trade with George, but he chooses the trade.
I don't think that's on there. I think you're full of horsemen.
No, it's on there.
Well, let's see the board so Rich can make his.
All right. I got to see what George got.
I hear he has Black Adam.
Yeah, I'm not a Black Adam fan.
He's available.
Yeah, that was a horrible pick. I don't know who put him on the board.
You know what? I'm going to be nice. I'm going to let you keep Doomsday. I'm going to trade Red Skull for Two-Face.
I'm down with that.
I like Two-Face.
Can I interest you in a Black Adam, though?
No.
He's not going to be that nice.
For your ninth round pick.
Homie was nice, but not that nice.
All right. And with this pick, I'm actually kind of surprised Brylee didn't make this pick because it goes with their theme. And I'm actually surprised she fell this far too, is Mystique.
Mystique's a good pick, yep. Especially this late.
Oh, I had her. I didn't want
She said she didn't want to have nothing to do with her.
Oh, okay.
I ain't gonna lie, I probably should have gone with Mystique over Jason Voorhees. So that's a great pick. I forgot all about her.
I mainly just picked the female villains that I knew.
So she just didn't know Mystique. Probably a little bit.
It's like to me, it's like one of the favorites.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Xmen was a bit before her time.
Got it.
Well, I've seen Xmen.
Oh, you've seen it? Never mind. She's seen him.
I just don't remember Mystique.
All right. Peyton is up.
All right, I'm gonna spin the wheel.
Spinning the wheel again. Oh, Peyton. Peyton gets 2 picks with his next pick. Okay, so his next pick was what's coming up. So he gets 2 picks here and loses his last round pick.
Which I already lost 1 pick, so it's just back to the 8th round for me. Yeah, I lost that pick.
Oh, okay. So he had a 9th round pick from losing the 4th round. So he just lost the 9th round and he gets 2 picks here. All right, cool.
All right, well, I'm going to choose Kane with one of them.
Hey, Jason, when you send me text messages, it dings on the computer, just so you know.
Who did he pick?
I'm picking Kang.
Kane?
Kang.
Kang the
Kang.
Conqueror.
Kang the Conqueror.
Oh, okay, got it.
Kang as in...
I thought you were saying Candy
Agreed.
Cane.
No, Kang the Conqueror.
Got it. Nice pick.
That's what Jason
All right,
said.
and then with the next one, am I allowed to spin the wheel?
Oh.
Yes, you're allowed to spin the wheel.
Allowed to spin the wheel?
Oh.
Okay, well, I'm going to spin the wheel again.
Mm-hmm. All right, you say you're going to spin the wheel again?
I'm spinning the wheel again.
Sorry, Jason has us all over here talking behind everybody's back with his secret texts. So Peyton is spinning the wheel again. No, because it's a distraction. I'm not going to ask Jason why. All right, Peyton, you must force a trade with Rich, but you get to choose the trade. So let's pull up the board again here. And actually, since this was a second pick, that orange would be down here.
It would be down here, even though it's
Or I see, yeah. Well, your pick's going to go in right there, but yeah, you're good with that. All right, so Peyton gets to choose the trade with Rich.
I think I'm going to give up Doc Ock in return for Deathstroke.
All right. Doc Ock for Deathstroke.
I feel like George this time around.
You got to be louder for
Welcome to the party, pal.
All right. Peyton's
Part of
gonna
the party.
And I think Peyton makes another pick.
Yes.
So for my pick, I have a question because there's a movie that's coming out. This villain is a villain in a video game, but there's going to be a movie about him coming out.
Video games count.
Yes,
Yeah,
you can draft Bowser. It's fine.
No, I'm taking Diablo.
Diablo. What's the video?
Diablo?
It's called Diablo.
Oh, the video game is called Diablo. All right. Does he have a superpower?
He's
Oh,
a fire demon, dude.
All right.
Mm.
I mean,
Does that mean I can take?
I don't know if you're talking to us or not, Joe, but you're muted. Oh, evidently not.
No, we're strategizing. All right, so we actually get 2 picks this round, and I think we lose the 9th round pick.
I don't remember.
Yeah, he does.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
Peyton's running the board. He said you do, so he agrees with you.
cool beans.
But have you spun the wheel yet?
No, we're going to make this first pick and then spin.
But so do you have an 8th round pick now?
Yeah, 6th, 7th, and 8th. Yep.
Okay, so you're gonna make a first
Well,
pick, then you're gonna
I guess. Yeah, we're going to make the first pick and then spin.
Okay, and then that just means your next pick you have to spin again.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, gotcha. Yep, that tracks.
Okay, we're going to take Omni-Man from Omni-Man Comics / Netflix series, or Invincible. Yeah. Well, Omni-Man from Invincible. Yeah, Omni-Man from Invincible.
Is it 2 words?
Oh, Prime. Actually, it's 1 word.
So is it like that?
Yep.
Okay. All right, and then you're going to spin the wheel?
Yep.
All right. Now, Joe and Joaquin just made Brylee lose her next pick, but she gets a 9th round pick in return.
I'm sorry, Brylee. That was not our intention.
Yeah, it was. Joe, don't lie to her.
Oh, stop. Oh, stop.
It's,
Go listen to your rock. Go listen to your Rockets.
I'll explain it when we get there.
All right, so we have another pick. Let's
What? I don't care. I mean, that's kind of the name of the game.
Exactly.
It's my turn, right?
No,
Joe's got to make a pick.
Joe's turn.
Oh,
Yep,
okay. That's what I thought.
they're deliberating. All right, man. I'm kind of happy with my team now. I like it.
I'm not. I have Cheetah.
I think where the deliberation comes here is that we've thrown in video games. So now, because that's Joe and Joaquin have been, really thinking outside the box this whole night. So now they're racking their brain for all the different video game characters. Huh? That's a good one. I like that one. No, he's still available. All right. Joe, you still have to make a pick, right? Oh, okay. All right.
Joe fell asleep.
But hey, he still thinks young. Or young at heart.
Okay, we're all set.
What do we got?
Bizarro.
Bizarro. Isn't that like
That's
like
the
evil Superman.
Okay, yeah. Gotcha.
yeah. That's stupid Superman.
I found that out in my research. He was
Yeah, he's
number
still on
31 on
my
my
list
list.
of top 100 supervillains.
Number 85 on mine.
All right. So now what are we looking at here? We've got Gavin has spun the wheel once, so he has to spin it either this round or next.
I'm gonna spin.
You're spinning the wheel? All right. Shuffle 3 times. Now, Gavin must force a trade with Joe, but you, Gavin, get to choose the trade. So, Gavin is trading with Joe, and Gavin gets to choose the trade.
I'm going to trade Cheetah for Vecna.
Cheetah for Vecna. Ooh, I
We
think.
still have Vecna. Yeah. Oh, well, Vecna's gone now.
Just any is fine, Peyton. Don't worry about it. Yeah, that'll work.
Joe, as much as your team looks so good, it looks so horrible now with Cheetah.
Just like last time, superheroes. We make all the good picks and then they get stolen.
I'm really happy with that.
Swap Cheetah with Vecna. All right. So that is Gavin's second wheel spin. So you still get to make your pick here, Gav.
Okay, so since is Bowser an option, like actually, or
He wants to know
Absolutely. Yeah.
Absolutely,
I'll take him.
he spits fire.
I say no just because it's Gavin.
Yeah, favorite. That's favorite.
All right.
Whatever.
All right. So he gets Bowser. So now we have Sully up. Sully, you have 3 picks left. You can't spin the wheel on the last pick, so you have to spin it at least once between 6 and 7, or you can spin it both times.
I'll spin the wheel.
All right. I got to share it. Here we go. There we go. So Gavin loses his next turn and gets the extra 9th round pick to replace it. So that was a good spin. All right. So what is your pick for this one?
This one, I'm going to have to go with Zemo.
Zemo? Could you spell it?
Baron Zemo.
Yeah. Zemo. That's easy.
Isn't that a non-alcoholic beer? The old
I
guys,
got it. I got it.
The old guys get it.
I get it.
All right. So you can choose to spin the wheel another time right now if you want to, but you don't have to. You've fulfilled your 2-spin minimum.
I might as well. Just spin it.
May as well. Let's do it. What the hell? All right. Let's see what kind of damage we can do to Joe and Joaquin.
Jason?
Damage is already done.
Now Gavin gets 2 picks with his next pick, but his next pick wasn't going to be this next round because he lost it. So his next pick technically is the 8th round. So he's going to get 2 8th round picks, and he'll lose that 9th round spot, which isn't going to matter a whole heck of a lot.
I'm glad you're keeping up with that.
All right. All right, Sully. So who is your 7th round pick?
I'm going to go with the Vulture.
The Vulture.
Nice.
All right, the Vulture. And then Gavin loses his pick. Brylee is up.
I have to spin.
Oh, yeah, that's right. She does have to spin the wheel. You must force a trade with Peyton, but you choose the trade. So Brylee gets to choose, and she's making a trade with Peyton. So there's your team, and there's Peyton's team. And you can take any of Peyton's except for these top 2, and give him any of yours except your top 2.
Maybe trade Whiplash for Deathstroke.
Whiplash stroke. I like it.
Not
Solid
bad.
choice. Solid choice.
Yep.
Way
There
to
you
play
go.
the game.
Yeah, sounds like you made the smart decision. I would have went with Galacticus.
I don't even know who that is.
I'm just teasing.
Do I still get to?
Yeah, so you still make your pick. Yep.
Scarlet Witch.
Scarlet Witch. And that was the text, the secret text was
Jason sent that to me as well.
Look, it fits very well on Brylee's team, and she is very powerful.
Yes, and so is her
That's
team.
perfect.
Yeah, but now I'm kind of jealous I didn't get that text.
Frito, I don't have your number. We aren't besties like that. Apparently, you haven't given me your number yet.
Well, I apologize. We'll chat afterwards.
Okay.
All right,
right.
guys. So we
I do
have
not
to
want to
spin.
give my number out online.
Yes.
You know what? You know what, guys? We can end the draft now. I feel like a winner. I'm getting the Frito number.
Joe is correct. They do have to spin the wheel this time because their last pick was already filled with 2 picks last round, so they have to spin again. So here we go for one Joaquin. I hate you, George. Stop texting me. George,
You can share the
All
text if you'd like.
you must force a trade with Sully, but she chooses the trade. So Sully chooses the trade with Joe. So here's the board, Sully.
Oh, I like my characters.
Welcome to the wheel.
It's gonna have to be Zemo and Omni-Man.
Zemo for Omni-Man.
I've never even heard of it. Is there a real character named Zemo? I gotta
Yes.
Google that.
Yeah,
So
so,
Zemo-
when I was younger, I used to take
No,
Jolly
George.
Ranchers. I would put them in there and I would drink them. They came in a little glass bottle with a blue label that was around it.
No. Zemo was the bad guy from Civil War. So he was the guy who forced Iron Man and Captain America to fight because
He was the scientist.
I don't believe that. I think everyone's making that up right now on air.
Not to mention, he was also in Captain. What was the one that came on?
Captain
Disney
America
Plus?
Winter Soldier.
The one with Disney Plus. Yeah.
Yeah.
Multiple
Falcon and the
appearances, Joe. Multiple appearances.
Falcon and the Winter Soldier. He was in that as well.
Okay. I'll take
Hey,
your word
Joe?
for it. Because cheating's allowed on this show.
Joe,
all
this
right,
is what
so
you get. This is what you get for being really good at this game. Everybody's
That's
taking
exactly.
your picks again.
Exactly. All right, so I guess we'll take.
Did they mute it?
They're chatting again.
All right, guys.
I don't blame them.
I'm taking from the Watchmen. I'm taking Ozymandias.
Ozymandias.
Yeah. Don't worry. Someone else can steal him for someone else's really bad supervillain.
Is that how you spell it? Peyton's asking.
Actually, no. Go back. Go no. Yep. Just completely delete.
You can
Completely delete.
No, we'll just start from the beginning.
He could Google
Okay,
it.
it's Ozyman. Oh, it's one word. Dius.
Oh, it's this.
That's it.
Yeah,
Good job.
Gavin had it on his list right next to him. All right, so Peyton has already spun the wheel 1,000 times, and he has, guys. I'm going to quit inviting you. He has his last round pick is already filled, so this is his last pick, so he cannot spin the wheel. So, who is your pick, Peyton?
All right. So, what about Dr. Doofenshmirtz?
Dr. Doofenshmirtz from Phineas and Ferb.
Goated pick. I vote yes.
Does he have a superpower?
I vote yes.
Mine.
His mind always failed.
I would have to say yes on that. I'm not going to say no.
That doesn't mean he doesn't have power. There's tons of good powers that fail all the time.
Doctor.
That's true. Most bad guys do lose. Okay, fine. I'm outvoted. We're gonna see if he can spell it. He can spell this. You Googled that, didn't you?
No.
All right.
He's the most underrated.
Can you still sing the song?
Not right now.
I don't even know who we're talking about.
I mean, Justin, we're just assuming it's right.
Yeah,
I'd have no clue.
That's
You can look
true.
it up.
That's fair. All right, Rich, you have the option to spin the wheel again if you'd like, or you can just make your pick.
Why would I want to spin the wheel?
At this point, it's to cause chaos, Rich.
Chaos comes to me this time. I'm George this freaking draft. All right, or Joe, if you want to look at it that way too.
You know who's not completely unscathed by that wheel? Jason.
No, that is not true. I lost Shredder, which basically screwed my
Yeah,
game.
but
That is not the case.
Shredder
Shredder
retired
would,
as a superhero like 60 years ago.
they're making a movie's coming out in a week or two.
That's because they've run out of ideas.
Hey, I love Shredder. I'm happy I got him.
I'm wearing the T-shirt.
Man, there is so many people I like that's still on the board.
I have a lot of villains on my T-shirt. I bought this T-shirt just for the show. It's all villains. I guess half of it is villains, but it's got the periodic table.
I don't know why you're not looking down more.
But another villain that I want to pick in this round that is I'm kind of surprised is falling even this far too again is Carnage.
Oh, Carnage. That was one of Brylee's next picks. She circled it and asked me if he was still available. Yep, that's a good pick. George, you too have the option because this is not your last pick. You can either spin the wheel or make a pick.
I'm going to spin it.
I thought you might by looking at that team. You need to do something. What? That one's been taken.
Uh-oh.
All right. You must force a pick or force a trade with Brylee. But George, this time you get to choose.
Finally.
So George chooses the pick or chooses the trade with Brylee.
All right, let me see Brylee's team here. I got to find out if I'm going to be mean or nice.
And she so very sweetly said, "Okay."
Oh, I see it.
Not been taken.
All right, so I'm going to give her Jason Voorhees.
Oh,
You're
okay.
giving Jason Voorhees to a little girl.
I am. And I'm going to go with Voldemort.
Oh, I wasn't thinking you were going to go that route.
I don't really care about Voldemort.
She's happy with that trade.
I'm glad she's happy.
Does she even know who Jason Voorhees is?
No, but she doesn't care about Voldemort. So either way, that doesn't matter to her.
Who is he?
Jason Voorhees.
Well, Joaquin, if it's any consolation, our picks are getting stolen all over the place.
Killed a bunch of teenage kids.
Oh, like I'm never gonna watch that. I hate horror movies.
You'll
So
watch it. You'll watch it. Later. We'll have a
But I'm
sleepover.
like,
We'll have a
6 years
sleepover
old.
soon when your mom's not around.
That's like a rite of passage. You have to watch it.
That's right. That's
if you
right.
want me staying up till 12 p.m., then yes.
Okay. All right. Well,
That's what
it's
it was
12 p.m. now. All right,
That's not why.
George,
All right,
you
so-
still get to make your pick.
Yep, I've got my pick, but I've been talking with Bobby, and
Okay.
just I want to give you guys just a little bit of how good you guys are doing drafting, because this is the list he and I have been talking about. He said go Killmonger. I said gone. He goes Baron Zemo. I said gone. He goes damn Voldemort, gone, but I just got Voldemort. Then he goes Hans Gruber, Kingpin, Bane, Venom, Zod. He goes, I'm like, they're all gone. And I said, I'm not picking Hans Gruber. He doesn't have a superpower. But for my pick, I'm gonna go back to Marvel. It's a guy they really didn't do him justice in the Marvel series, but in the comic books, he was a badass villain. I'm gonna go with Steppenwolf.
Steppenwolf. All right.
Yep.
You know what? I mentioned his name earlier, and I did not put it on our list. That's a good one. Wasn't he in the DC?
Yep.
Wasn't he in the DC universe? Yeah. Okay.
All right.
He
So I'm
was
up
the
now,
main antagonist in the Justice League movie.
and this is my last pick, so I cannot
Right.
spin the wheel.
I still got to see that, George. The Justice League movie.
It's all right.
I'm gonna go with. Oh man, I have a few that I still really want to take here.
Me
But-
too.
Has the Penguin hasn't been taken yet, right?
He has.
Nope.
I get that he hasn't been taken because he sucks, but it's like the last one left that I know. So I'm gonna
Now I
go
got a
with
question.
Penguin.
What
Yes.
what superpower does the Penguin have?
Well, he's a part of the DC universe.
Doesn't have to be a super power. He's a super villain.
Yeah.
The same amount of powers as the Joker or the Riddler has.
Sure.
Or Batman.
Or the Joker.
Okay. I just wanted to bust Justin's balls.
That
So guys,
doesn't surprise me.
you've left me so much here.
Yeah, there's still a lot on the board.
I mean, I'm not going DC Marvel. I have a list a mile long of like guys nobody else will take. This is probably going to be one of them.
You said last time.
I'm taking Megatron.
Good one.
You
From
mean
Transformers.
from the Lions?
No, from Transformers.
Oh, okay. Megatron from the Transformers. All right. Has everybody fulfilled their 2 spin? No, Brylee's the only one left, but she still has 2 picks. Okay. George, this is your last pick, so you cannot spin the wheel.
Torn between 2. Give me 1 second. I've got to consult real quick, so just give me a second here. Because I have one that Bobby wants me to take, but I'm not sure. No, I'm not taking that person, Jason. I have one.
I texted him Tom Brady.
Can I get the human predator?
I mean, with the way that everybody's approving everything, I'm pretty sure Predator would probably pass.
Okay, so I'm torn because the one Bobby wants me to take is basically the same exact thing as the one I want to take. So
I don't see why you're torn then.
I'm gonna go with the comic book version of this character, and I'm gonna go with Mephisto. It's
Manifesto?
Mephisto, Mephisto.
Solid.
Besides moonlighting as a Marvel villain, Mephisto also the ruler of hell and the comic book version of Satan. So I wasn't sure if I wanted to go with Hades or if I wanted to go with the comic book version, but I'll go with the comic book version.
All right, I'm confused. So, Rich,
they're basically the same person.
This is not your last pick, so you have the option to spin the wheel, but keep in mind that since 3 of us are already done, there's a chance the wheel spin may not take effect. Which means
I'm not spinning the wheel.
All right.
Rich, honestly, it'll probably backfire on me, but you have nothing to lose at this point. I would spin the wheel. At this point, you're playing spoiler. At this point, you're playing spoiler for somebody else.
I want. Guess who? Juggernaut.
2, 3. Here we go.
You're playing spoiler at this point, Rich.
Oh, please don't say anybody.
You can choose any villain on your team to save outside.
And Juggernaut is not available.
If only, Rich.
So which one of these gems are you going to save so that nobody can steal
them? Carnage.
Yeah, that's probably what I would say too. Your 7th round pick was your best one there.
No, Two-Face is a good pick in the 3rd.
Well, I didn't pick him, but I'll go with him.
No, but he's still on your team.
Yeah, I got it. All right.
Who's your last or your second to last pick, Rich?
So, and I'll tell you what. Back in the day in Xmen, there was a villain that popped up in multiple movies and everything, and in the comics, he's portrayed a lot better. I like Sabretooth.
Yep. Good one.
Sounds pretty awesome. Okay, Peyton had already made this pick, so because of the snake, it moves on to Joe. So Joe, Joaquin, you guys get a pick here. It's your last pick. Wheel does not take.
Set. Reverse Flash.
Dude,
Reverse Flash. That was my concern when I took Zoom. I kind of figured somebody would take him, and we're kind of working against each other there, but it's still a really great pick at this point. All right, Brylee, you have to spin the wheel this time, right, hon?
Yeah.
All right.
Now I have to think.
Here we go. Shuffle 3 times. See what we got. Okay, Brylee, you must force a trade with Gavin, but Gavin gets to choose the trade.
No. You can take Cat.
Neither of them look happy.
I have Catwoman.
Oh, wait.
So, Gavin, you choose the trade.
I choose the trade.
Yes.
Oh,
No.
that's better.
Never mind. Now Gavin's happy.
Okay, so
Gavin, man, Jason Voorhees is staring at you right in the face.
no. I'm gonna trade Scarlet Witch for Catwoman.
So, Gavin gets Scarlet Witch, and Brylee gets Catwoman.
I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
I don't even know.
I feel like you were being generous to your sister there.
I don't even really know. I'm glad I got Catwoman, though, because I know which villain she is.
Yeah. Yeah. Cool. So, what is your pick now, Brylee?
Parasite.
Parasite.
Good pick.
All right, Gavin, this is not your last pick, so you can choose to spin the wheel if you want, or you can make a pick because you've spun twice.
I'll spin the wheel.
All right.
Oh, cannot be done.
Well, it clicked again. This can't be done. Well, I was supposed to lose my next pick, but I'm out of picks, right?
Yeah.
So I'll remove this one, and we'll do it again. George is also done, right?
Yep. You just violated the rules.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we have to move on after the second one.
Oh, we move on after this. That's true. We do. So this doesn't count. I completely forgot about that rule. He's like, oh, you could have gotten Juggernaut.
Justin conveniently forgets the rules when it benefits anybody but me.
Oh, poor guy. All right. So Gavin, you get to make your pick.
Are we considering the Predator as?
He wants to know if the Predator counts.
Sure.
He's an alien, of course. He's a bad alien.
All right.
Okay, I'll pick them.
Side note: he's also a DC comic character, and he fought Batman.
He's also
Yep.
the quarterback for the
Sure.
Cleveland Browns.
Yep.
That's right. Yeah. That's
All
right.
right. Sully, this is your last pick, so no wheel spin for you. What do you got?
So I'm not sure about this one, but it's the Batman Who Laughs.
So you don't know the name?
No, it's the Batman Who Laughs. That's his name.
Oh, I also don't know about this one.
Wow.
Yeah, I have.
The
I've
Batman
seen the
Who
comic
Laughs.
on it.
Oh no, I believe I never heard. I'm like, actually, it sounds interesting. Just looking them up right now. Huh. Very cool. I never even heard of that one. Very cool.
Oh yeah, he is kind of creepy looking.
Yeah.
God.
Oh, I think
That's
I-
like it reminds me of that movie Smile.
Mhm.
All
Ah,
right, so the wheel is finally done, and we have our final extra round here. We got looks like 4 people need to make a pick to wrap this thing up. Gavin, who do you got?
Who do I have? I'm spinning the wheel.
You can't. It's the
Can't.
last
Can't.
round.
Gosh darn it.
I just said that. Thanks for paying
My
attention.
bad. I was not paying attention.
Yeah, your teachers say that too.
I know. Okay, man. I would take Bing Bang Boom.
What?
Fing Fang Foom. What
G, no
That
G,
one
it's
up
Fiend.
too.
It's Fiend.
is it? Finn then?
Yeah, Fin Bang Boom.
Fin Fang Foom.
I really like his name. Zero idea who this guy is.
Does anybody know who Fin Fang Foom is?
It looks like he's a dragon.
That it is
Oh!
true. I just don't know much about him.
He looks like a dog. What?
He's a dragon.
He looks
He's a
pretty
dragon
sick.
with a beard, but he's not a bearded dragon.
He looks pretty sick. So I mean, I'll take it.
All right, whatever. So we can tell we're in the bonus round here.
I
Brylee,
vote no.
No, Brylee. What's your final pick?
Dr. Destiny.
Dr. Destiny. Where's it at?
From DC Universe.
Dr. Destiny.
Played by Pierce Brosnan, right?
Is it played by Pierce Brosnan?
I don't know. I just chose him because his name said Destiny in it.
Do you know who Pierce Brosnan is?
Nope.
All right, Peyton, your last pick.
He's a super villain.
Sandman. I'm kind of surprised he's still there.
Oh, yeah.
Great late round flyer.
I had him as the fourth person on my list. I didn't even see him.
And the final pick, Mr. Irrelevant, comes from Mr. Irrelevant himself. What do you got, Rich?
Man, if they're just gonna fall to me, I'll take them easily. Abomination.
So that, if I remember right, that's the Incredible Hulk's foe, right? Yeah.
And Superman.
Oh, yeah.
That's where I kind of vaguely remember him from. All right, there we are, guys. We have the wheel. The board. The draft board is done. Really quick recap here. Sully has Ultron, Winter Soldier, Juggernaut, Helena, Kraven the Hunter, Omni-Man, Vulture, and the Batman Who Laughs. Gavin has Thanos, Venom, Vecna, Scarlet Witch, Deadshot, Bowser, Predator, Fin Fang Foom. Brylee has Harley Quinn, Dark Phoenix, Jason Voorhees, Poison Ivy, Deathstroke, Catwoman, Parasite, Dr. Destiny. Joe and Joaquin have the Joker, Green Goblin, Ra's al Ghul, Cheetah, Zemo, Ozymandias, Reverse Flash, and Bizarro. Peyton has Doctor Doom, Riddler, Galactus, Whiplash, Kang. Was it Kang the Destroyer?
Kang the Conqueror.
Yeah, Kang the Conqueror.
Dr. Doofenshmirtz, Diablo, Sandman. Rich has Bane, Kingpin, Two-Face, Doc Ock, Mystique, Carnage, Sabretooth, Abomination. George has
all super villains, just so you know.
George has Magneto, Darkseid, Doomsday, Black Adam, which great pick, Red Skull, Voldemort, Steppenwolf, and Mephisto. Yeah, what he said. I've got Deadpool, Lex Luthor, Shredder, General Zod, Brainiac, Zoom, Penguin, and Apocalypse, just because I can pronounce them all. And Jason has Darth Vader, Loki, Taskmaster, Killmonger, Terminator, Night King, Megatron, and Homelander. So that wraps up this draft. And now let's hear some honorable mentions. Are there anybody out there that wasn't taken that we kind of are surprised are still out there?
There was one that for our last pick, we really love the series, Joaquin and I, but I don't think too many people really would have voted for this character, and that is the Commissioner from Umbrella Academy.
Yep.
Oh, okay. I thought you were going to say from Batman, but yeah, okay, yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Okay, so
nobody drafted Zoom, which I'm kind of upset about that.
I did.
Yeah, we did.
I think someone else did.
Nobody drafted Professor Zoom. I'm upset about that.
So I've got Agent Smith from The Matrix.
Yeah, oh, that's a good one. Dude, you should have taken that one.
I've got Cobra Commander from G.I. Joe.
Yep.
I've got Skeletor from He-Man. I've got the Grinch. I don't know if you would have accepted that one. I've got
Dude, all of these picks are better than the ones you took. What were you doing?
Mine are awesome. I've got Kane from Star Trek. Shao Kahn from Mortal Kombat. The one that nobody would know, but the Nothing from Neverending Story.
I actually know. I had him on my list.
Man.
Let's see, the Borg from Star Trek, Dolores Umbridge because she's the worst person in Harry Potter, Cobra Commander, and potentially the Borg.
Dude, I love your not taken list better than any other list on this board. Why? That was incredible.
One that I'm surprised that wasn't taken was Mysterio.
Oh, and Palpatine, by the way. Mysterio.
I had Palpatine on my list as well in the Star Wars universe, and I had Sauron from Lord of the Rings.
I had Gollum from Lord of the Rings, but he's not magical.
I do got a question.
And then
One that nobody picked and stuff like that, but I was wondering if he's actually a villain. Is Spawn a villain?
Yes.
Yes.
And he was on my
Yes, he
list, and I
is.
almost took him. That was one of them where I was considering with that last pick where I took Penguin.
And then there's one that was near and dear to my heart, but like wouldn't get me any votes. Hercules from The Sandlot.
Brylee brought up Bullseye.
Oh yeah.
Electro.
Yeah.
Electra.
Yeah.
Also.
We also had from the latest Spider-Man movie, the Miles Morales version. We had the Spot, who's a character I like a lot now.
Let's see.
Here's a good one. Gore, the God Butcher.
Actually,
Yeah.
I had that one on the list.
From Thor. Yep.
One I considered was Krang. That was from the Ninja Turtles. He was the tall guy that had the brain in his stomach.
Yeah.
Just
What
like
about
me.
that from Shark Boy and Water Girl?
Nobody knows what Shark Boy and Water Girl is.
Shark Boy and Lava Girl.
My bad.
Whatever.
My bad.
I know where it is.
Baron von Strucker. What about that one?
Dormammu, the Hobgoblin. Another one of those got
Brylee
right?
almost took Hobgoblin a couple times.
Oh yeah, Hobgoblin.
Dr. Claw from Inspector Gadget.
Ah, yeah, I like it. Yeah, Jason, you've got an amazing list of ones that didn't get taken.
Mr. Freeze, Lucifer.
We talked about Lucifer in the chat earlier. I had that one on the list. I thought about it.
This for Morningstar.
All I can say is if our characters were all fighting to the death, my team would win.
Well, that's not what the draft was about.
I know. I'm just saying, like Darkseid, like nobody who got drafted is beating Darkseid. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
They're just
Doomsday would beat Darkseid because Superman beat Darkseid easily.
They're teammates. Come on, man. My guys aren't fighting each other. They're fighting everybody else. Nobody is beating Darkseid because the only guy that can do it is on his team.
So, Sully, this was your first draft with us. What do you think?
Oh, it's fun. I like this.
You like
It's
it? You're not just saying that to make us feel better?
No.
All right.
She's gonna message her friends after. These guys are a bunch of nerds.
We are.
No, I'm a nerd too.
So once you've been on the show, I typically try to send the invite out a couple more times. And if you want to come on the next ones, you're more than welcome to. Eventually, if you turn me down 3 or 4 times, I'll just take you off the list, or you can just tell me you don't want to be on the list. But we have fun with these. Guys, I want to wrap this up. We're pushing 2 hours, and I know people got to go to bed. But unless anybody else has anything to add, we really appreciate you all watching. And I know that there's absolutely, at this point, nobody that has stuck around this long. And I don't have the outro saved on this tag. So just go back and watch all the other Funday Draft shows. Have a good night, y'all.
Good night, everyone. Take care.
Bye.